What's good, fellow gamers? Game Over back with another video. I want to start off by saying thank you for the people that subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and for the ones that just come through and listen to what I have to say. Second of all, I really love dropping gameplay on YouTube, and yeah, that's basically it. Let me just get back into the topic that I was going to talk about. Now, we can think that if the Xbox One had power as well as games, what would the fanboys be saying? They will be putting everything in their videos to damage control like they're doing now. They're trying to hold on to something that's irrelevant. The Xbox One, to me, is really not important. We have the best games as well as numbers comes out. That is proof to let them know that your console is not what it's supposed to be. Then you still damage control. Still say your games is the best, which everyone that purchased a PlayStation 4 do not see that. I might sound like a broken record, continue repeating myself about my said console that I do play on. So when you got fanboys that constantly sit on Google Hangout or a Skype call, how much time do you have to really play a game? You could drop a video like every other day. Like, how many hours out of your day do you have to sit down and play a game? Like, it boggles the mind to where they get this concept in their head. They play a game for a couple of hours and then they judge it. You got to be immersed in the world that you're playing in to get a feel how good the game is. And as well as me just owning the PlayStation 4, I feel like the PlayStation 4 games is much better than the Xbox One. It's not going on what everybody's saying about the said console Xbox One. It's just that's not what I want. I prefer the PlayStation 4. It's not because they came out and said power. It's not because they came out and said resolution 1080p 60 frames per second. No, for me, my mindset and goal was, when I purchased this console on day one, what it was going to be is all about the games, and which I feel like the games is much better on PlayStation 4. I don't see why these Xbox boys think it is that the Xbox One has better games. I cannot see that happening. And what you could say, well, you don't have no money to buy Xbox One. Well, that don't be true, because I can buy Xbox One if I choose to. But I choose not to. I will upgrade to a Neo day one. Sony just give me a price on it, I will buy it. That's how I feel about PlayStation, because I know Sony gonna provide the games. Well, you got a bunch of indies over there. Well, I don't have too many indies on my console. Or what about Microsoft free games that they provide every month? Well, honestly, I buy my games retail, digital. AAA titles is mainly what I have on my console. So I'm not buying a console for no free games. It's just my opinion. I have a few, but not a lot. I prefer to buy my consoles games, not playing free console games. That's what these fanboys are always screaming about. PlayStation this, PlayStation that. But when I see other friends of mine, give a shout out to Somatic and JTech TV, Dad Hip, Star of Sanity, Schizo, Vinny Balls, Cuzzo, Dakota, Emerald Tiger, Much respect to those guys. But as we can see that we all do play games. But when people just make videos upon videos and Skype call, what games are you really playing? Or you're in Google Hangout, what games are you really playing? It's kind of funny to me to where a lot of us in the PlayStation community do videos and provide gameplay or articles on debunking they thought on our games. See, they can't prove us wrong. We prove them wrong. We come out and just put situations that's hard for these fanboys to even think that they got the better console. It's kind of crazy to me when I sit back and realize and think like, damn, why is these boys just coming out because they fucking console is shit? And I understand and I see why they just trying to push and push. Like, what matters is games, and what we have over here is games. Microsoft really don't have games I want to play, and it's all about the fun that I do have when I play these games. For instance, look at Bloodborne. Now these fanboys said they won't play it because that's not the type of game. I can see why. Because it's a hard game. You niggas is so easy to just get frustrated over a game that's whooping your motherfucking ass. As well as they love them easy ass fucking games. I can't see myself praising a console that just don't have games I don't want to play, but they always coming out and saying that they have a PlayStation 4 and they only buy like what, 8 or 5 games for that console. That is funny. I got so many games on my console I ain't even really get into, counting them all. It's not all about that. It's all about what the experience I have when I'm playing these games. It's very fun to me. I enjoy every game that comes out that I purchase. It's funny. I'm just sitting back, just listening to what this stupid shit they say out of their mouth. Like, damn, really? So you say you got the best games because you got less games? So you say you got the best console because the sales is not where the sales supposed to be? Damn. I thought the lead platform had the best games. I thought that lead platform had the best sales. It's kind of funny. It's always boiled down to this dumb shit that these so-called gamers say, man. It just, I don't know. It just takes me to another place to where Atari and Sega came into play. And Atari was good at the time it was in. Then Sega just came up and just took over, and then Nintendo took over, and then PlayStation came in. Now where do Microsoft fit in? Late in the game. Maybe if they would have came in and not throwing any money to people to make a game, maybe they would have had some type of leeway into the gaming space, which they have a little pull because they put their money out there. Now they pull their money back. What developers is doing is going to the powerful console. But I'm not going to say that a lot of people didn't get their consoles for power, because I really don't know. It's their preference. It's what they so used to. I don't understand why these fanboys thinking that Sony can't produce games like they've been doing. It's coming back, way back from the PlayStation 1 when we had multiple titles exclusive to PlayStation. Grand Theft Auto, Tomb Raider, more and more games from just people just need to realize where Sony was and where Sony's at now. I'm pretty sure Sony has ties with a lot of them developers, and there may be secret deals going on within Sony and the third-party developers that were just making games for PlayStation, which only time would tell. Now I kind of understand where these fanboys is coming from, because their console is not producing games like PlayStation. You can go on YouTube and just look at every fucking trailer comes out every week on a PlayStation game. It maybe go multiplayer later on, but I'm saying the lead console is producing games that's coming. I mean, that's just me talking a little bit about it's mainly on the Xbox boys though, because them Xbox boys really is lost. They don't have anything else to say. Then you got motherfuckers going out here comparing OLED games with new games. Come on, man. Uncharted 4 is the best looking game in any Xbox game. Any. From now until this console so-called war ends. But I'm pretty sure that Sony developers will come up to have games looking exactly or better than Uncharted. But Microsoft weak console right now will not get there. It's funny how they always coming back to that power and resolution. Who you think started it? Them with the 360. Which I felt like the 360 was a piece of shit. That's just my opinion. I played on the PlayStation 3 more than my 360. But as well as we can see, the Red Ring of Death came in and fucked that whole thing up for me. I wasn't as immersed as I was when I had the PlayStation 3. Exactly, I still got my PlayStation 3, but I don't have my original one that played PlayStation 2 games. But that's enough of me talking. I'm game over. And I'm out.